Now, friend, you know I got you with the monthly reset, but first, we gotta make this McDonald McGriddle soup. I'm gonna tell you how I liked it, but let's chef it up real quick. Now, I'm no real chef, so I like to keep things simple. The Dutch cakes from Trader Joe's, cheese, fried egg, sausage links.
Hello, friends. It is literally the end of January. It's the end of the month. So we all know what time it is. It's time for a monthly reset. Okay. And I'm going to hop into today's to-do list, but I wanted to do a little mukbang test try of this like McGriddle, McDonald McGriddle dupe. And I had got like these like Dutch pancakes or whatever from Trader Joe's, and then I have some sausage links, cheese, and a fried egg. So let's give it a try. But I also need to get good old syrup, because what is a McGriddle? I'm gonna try it without syrup first to see if it like comes with the natural syrup. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Friend, if you want to make a McGriddle at home, now I'm just dipping it in syrup just to dip it. And I made the Dutch cakes in the toaster because they're frozen. And I thought, sometimes they don't have that little crisp, but all you need is that little paper that'll come in. All right, friends. So the to-do list for today, I need to deep clean our environment. So the bathroom, closet, dishes, just get the house together. And then I am going to do a monthly reflection, just looking over last month, quarterly goals review, and then monthly intentions for February, and then some monthly planning. And I think that will wrap up our monthly reset. For our family, I do need to do a financial meeting, and different things like that. But for those who do not know, my husband is a firefighter. So our schedules are not consistent. Like he doesn't work a Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 type of job. And so that's also part of our monthly like reset. But this is what I'm going to be doing today.
Monthly resets was something that I started to implement as a routine, as a ritual, along with weekly resets. Comment below and talk to me if you already do monthly resets, and let me know what you like to do specifically for yours. If you didn't know, the purpose of a monthly reset is to kind of be like a thermometer to give you like a temp check to see how things are progressing. You are able to analyze and evaluate how the last 4 weeks went, and if there's anything that you may need to alter or change to really help you reach your goals for this season. You kind of want to treat it like a mid-audit to see what's working with like routines, rhythms, and habit stacks, and what's not. You really want to know if the goal is making progress, and if not, why not? The monthly reset is really good to reset your intentions and just to get back on track, because it's very easy to, lose kilter. Or get off kilter. It's just like a monthly finance budget. You know what I mean? You want to do this every month to gauge, how we are progressing. It honestly doesn't have to be super hard to check in. And I'm going to give you a couple of questions that you can ask yourself.
Number 1, in January, did I experience a well-balanced life with all of my responsibilities? Number 2, what areas lacked or needed attention? Had to make sure this mic is on. Number 3, what hindered my goals from getting accomplished? Number 4, could I change my routine or schedule to accomplish my goal? Number 5, how did I grow last month? And number 6, what did God reveal concerning me or my life last month? All right, so here's how January went for me. For question number 1, did I experience a well-balanced life with all of my responsibilities? From my career and building my personal brand and showing up on my social platforms, I have seen growth there, as well as wrapping up last client projects and different things like that. I also had a couple of new wins, which is being able to speak on a podcast. If you have not listened to that episode, I believe it's called The Power of Purpose, on the highlight reel. So I was able to do that. So that was a huge win. Also, I was working on my entrepreneurship journey scrapbook. And so I was able to finish that, which was super exciting. I love that I've been really pouring and investing into my creative hobbies, because I feel like with creativity, you have to definitely continue to feed that outside of like your job and your work. Again, mic check. But yeah, and then also another win was I have a partnership with this business accelerator, and I was able to start that as like a facilitator for this program. And so that again was super exciting. I also spent time in community, whether that was game nights or just meetups, accountability check-in calls, and different things like that. And so that was really, really cool. And then doing some adulting things in marriage was like setting up banks and paying off debt and all of that good fun stuff. And so I feel like just looking over the month of January, I definitely call this month like the Give Yourself Grace month, because it was the first month of the year and things were kind of like in the middle of transition with like Richard and his career endeavors and like my career changing and all of the things. And so being able to balance and focus on different areas was really, really huge for me this month. So I will say I definitely lived a well-balanced life. Second thing is, what areas lacked or needed attention? And honestly, I will say, like, I definitely want to get back into my fitness game. I have been doing like different workout classes through ClassPass, y'all. And listen, you need to get it, friend. You need to get it, because it's just super fun, because you can try out different workout classes and stuff like that. So I really want to get onto that again. I've been doing it once a week, but I really want to get into it maybe 2 times a week, and even try like newer things, because I want to do like at least one adventure, a month. Number 3, what hindered my goals from getting accomplished? Honestly, when I'm looking at my goals, for the quarter, I will say like, for the most part, all of my goals were accomplished. Then number 5, how did I grow last month? I am super big like on growth, like not to say that I always have to be this huge, milestone, because I feel like just you growing by 1% is huge. But I will say like learning to be still and like regulate my emotions and feel my feelings have been very, very big, especially because like I said, I've been in this huge transition with my career and just, with myself, learning that I'm a fast-paced thinker, I'm a fast mover and different things like that. But like really taking time, yes, I can be a doer, that's great, but taking time to really just be still. So that's really been huge for me for January. And then the last question is, what did God reveal concerning me or my life last month? And so I think it goes back to like revealing the fact that I am a doer. My first response is to do. And so learning that about me, learning that I am a fast thinker, learning that I try to be a fast processor and different things like that. And also sometimes like I can process things internally so much that I begin to get overwhelmed. And so, so that was kind of like what God was revealing to me, about me in the last month. And so, yeah, so those are all 6 of the questions. Now, when I start planning February, I usually go back to my goals for the quarter, right? Because it makes it 10 times easier, especially when you're planning out for the quarter. Like, you don't have to like think super hard going into a new month, because pretty much all of your plans in a way is kind of already put down, like the goals that you're working towards. And so each month is like, instead of course looking at it like a 12-year, you're looking more so at it like a 12-week. And so instead of looking at it month by month, I more so see them as just another set of 4 weeks, which January was 5 weeks. But yeah, so basically, I like to go back to my quarterly goals and just do a review of that. And so I am currently in a season, just Q1 2024, where I am personally slowing down in my career, as well as focusing on being a support within our home and our family, and helping to reach our financial management goals. And so we've been on this little drive, want to just clap it up for us, of like paying off debt and like different things like that. And so my top 3 areas of focus are myself, my home, and my brand. So I essentially set a target for each one with action steps for each week. So as I'm planning out February, it's a lot easier because, again, I already have like what I'm going to be doing each week. Now, going back again and reflecting, reviewing, I did like add and tweak a little bit of things based upon how January went, and different things like that. And so then it's, again, 10 times easier because I'm just building off of the quarterly goals that I already have set. Okay. So what I really want to emphasize is that intentional living really doesn't have to be hard or complicated. Remember, your goals should not overwhelm you. It should be feasible. It should be realistic for your current season. So for February, my intentions are to, again, essentially set boundaries and slow down and rest, to create effective systems for our home and pay off debt. And then number 3, to focus on my personal brand and grow my audience. And so that's pretty much like what February will look like for me, things that I want to do. So like January, I did scrapbooking, but in February, I want to expand my creative hobbies. I think I want to do punch needling as my hobby this month. Also, I definitely want to, because I think winter is kind of coming to the end. I think March is spring. So I definitely want to do some like last minute fun winter things, like either sledding, or not sledding, what is it called? Snow tubing, or I've never done this, snowboarding. I've never done snowboarding, and I kind of want to try that. Things that I want to change. I've been loving my AM and PM routine, so I definitely want to keep that and continue to implement that. Definitely think I just want to read more, spend less time on my social media platforms and stuff like that, especially because I use them for work. But other than that, like, that's pretty much my intentions, for February. Alrighty, friends. So that's all. That's it for January's reset. If you like this video and you want to see more of these videos, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Just remember to take some time to reflect over your month, reflect over January, and set your intentions for February so that you can live an intentional life, walk on purpose, and do the things that you need to do, okay? But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.